Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is Aryan era from chapter number 2 of history portion. Now Aryans. This paragraph, if you read it, it tells you the origin of the word Aryans. If you read this passage, you will learn that Aryans is an English word that comes from Sanskrit word Arya. In both Sanskrit and Iranian language, the word Arya means kingdom of Aryans, which was used by the Vedic Indic people and Indo-Iranian tribes to refer to themselves. Now, in this passage, you need to understand these two terms, the Vedic Indic people and the Iranian tribes. First one is the Vedic Indic people. Vedic Indic people were actually Aryans, who composed a body text called Vedas based on their traditional stories. And due to that, the period lasting from 1500 BCE to 322 BCE is labeled as Vedic age by historians. Secondly, the word Iran also means the land of Aryans. So the Indo-Iranian tribes who came from Iran and settled into the southern parts of India and referred to themselves as Arya. The Aryan migration. If you read this passage carefully, you will learn that Aryans came to the subcontinent after the people of Indus Valley Civilization, who settled here in Pakistan and northwest India around 5500 BCE. The evidences found by the archaeologists had proved that farming settlements of that era started around 4000 BCE. Then urbanization, means growth of cities, started around 3000 BCE, and by 2600 BCE, among all other things, many cities were also established. Between 2500 and 2000 BCE, Indus Valley Civilization was at its peak. The evidences even prove that this civilization was better and advanced than the civilizations found in Egypt and Babylon. Babylon was a kingdom in Mesopotamia, which we have already discussed in our previous topics. And it was almost similar to the Sumer civilization. Sumer was the earliest civilization in South Mesopotamia. This map also shows the settlements of Indus Valley Civilization with green color. After reading this passage, if you look at this map, you will understand that the route taken by the Aryans to enter subcontinent. The red arrows shows that they crossed Hindu Kush mountains of Pakistan and came here. One of the hypotheses or belief of scholars is that they invaded this area and they may have forced the people of Indus Valley Civilization to disappear or to leave these areas. Now let's see who were Dravidians. After reading this paragraph, you will learn two things. First is that 72% of Indians are Aryans who migrated here around 1500 BCE, and currently people living in North India are the descendants of Aryans. The language they speak and its script or written form is similar to Sanskrit, as you can see in the top most image, and their accent or speech is also different from South Indians. Secondly, 28% of South Indians are Dravidians who resided here before Aryans. The language of Dravidians have different forms, but their script and accent are also different from the North Indians. The second image on this page shows the script and written form of Dravidian language. Now, if you look at this map, in this map you can easily understand through the key and colors that the Dravidians are South Indians and their settlements are mentioned with blue color here. The brown color shows the Indo-Aryans who settled in North India, and after arriving in India they pushed the Dravidians southward. Now if you read the first passage carefully, After reading it, you will understand that it is possible that the Dravidians were the people of lost Indus Valley civilization. But after the arrival of Aryans in 1500 BCE, they were pushed southwards or towards the jungles and mountains in the North India. So this composition of society was created, but not the original setting. If you read the second passage, it tells you that according to some Hindu experts, the meaning of word Aryan is also mistaken. And the actual meaning of word Arya in Sanskrit is pure or good. And that some German scholars have twisted or changed the word Arya into Aryans. Caste system of Aryans. Caste means status or rank or class. Caste system is a social structure in which classes are determined by heredity. So Aryans developed a ranking or grading system in society that divided people into social groups called castes to control the local population. So they categorized the people in 4 castes. Let us discuss them. The 4 broad ranks of the caste system in the Indo-Aryan culture, which included Brahmins, who are priests and scholars, Kshatriyas, kings, governors, and warriors, Vaishyas, cattle herders, agriculturists, artisans, and merchants, and Shudras, laborers and service providers. If you look at the 2 images of caste system, you will understand that the Brahmins were the most superior caste, who were actually the priests and scholars, and Kshatriyas were the second superior to them, who were the kings, the governors, and the warriors. The Vaishyas were the third ranked people, who were the cattle herders, agriculturists, artisans, and merchants. And Shudras were considered the lowest caste, who were mainly the laborers and the service providers. This kind of caste system is still prevalent among Hindus and continues to be practiced in India. So with this, I hope you will get answers to most of your questions. Some answers are highlighted with blue color in each of the slides. So good luck.